Hello and welcome back to the channel Crypto Enthusiasts. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to trade on Bybit pre-market. You're also going to learn how Bybit pre-market works and everything you need to know regarding this. You're going to learn how pre-market works and how Bybit pre-market specifically works. Okay, you're going to learn how to trade, sell, and everything regarding pre-market. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using Bybit. Okay, so the first thing you have to do once you sign up and register on Bybit is to come to this very one that says pre-market right here. Just click on pre-market right now, and you can see this is pre-market spot. Now you might be asking, what is the need of the pre-market? Now the pre-market is where you can actually buy tokens before they actually list. Okay, and this is somehow kind of a risky investment, but if you do your due diligence, do your research, you might end up profiting big from this. Okay, and for the purpose of this lesson, I'm going to be using pause right here. If I click on pause right now, you see that the price right here is 30.69. all right, that is the official price, but right here you can see we can buy pause for 30.524, 30.487. okay, and this is because we are actually in the buy tab. Now before you be able to do anything on Bybit pre-market, you must have funds. Right, you must have funds. If I click on this right now, click on buy, you'll see that every seller has their own rate. You can see I cannot buy anything less than 95,000 pulse from this very seller. And one of the things you need to know is that if I type in 95,000 pulse right here, you see that this would cost about $46. okay, so and I don't have that much. I have about $13.7. Now before you be able to trade in the Bybit pre-market, you also have to move your assets, your USDT, from funding to unified trading. And to do that, you just have to click on this plus icon right here. Once you click on it, assuming your assets is in the funding, you're going to transfer it to the unified trading account. But if I click on max right now, okay, let me say I want to transfer, or if I click max right now, you can see it's displaying 0 right here. That's because I moved this token from funding to unified trading. Okay, once you have moved it to unified trading, you'll be good to go. Right, so once the tokens appears here, let me say 13.7, you go ahead and click on confirm, and this will be moved to unified trading. All right, so don't get it twisted. So another thing you need to know is that you can also become lucky from the Bybit pre-market, especially when you're buying. Now the reason is, if the seller does not deliver all the tokens on time, you receive compensation of $41. okay, 41 USDT, and the full amount you paid. Let me say the seller later discovered that if he sells to you, he's going to be on the losing side and decides to hold back the token, you'll be given $41 from his account, okay, as compensation. Okay, and that thing is, if the seller delivers the token in full and on time, and you receive your purchase token, so you receive your purchase token, but your money will be gone. All right, your money will be gone. Okay, and the settlement time, specific delivery time, will be notified separately. So you have to refer to the pre-market trading homepage for the latest update. So assuming I want to buy this right now, I need about 46 USDT, which I don't have. Then I'll come over here, okay, and check this right here, and buy the paws. Okay, but I'm not going to be doing that right now, although I'm going to be showing you how to buy this, but after the explanation is done. So let's head back right now. Now another section you have to understand here is the sell section, which is this. Okay, assuming you want to sell, right? Let's say you have some pulse token already, or you're expecting some from the airdrops. Come over to sell right here. Okay, once you click on sell right now, you'd have to select a certain rate which you can sell this token. As you can see, the highest you can sell right now is 30.58. Once you click on sell right now, you see the minimum quantity you'll be able to sell right here, and the minimum quantity is 17,000 pulse. Let's say you have 16,000 pulse, that would be you taking a huge risk. That is because if on the day of listing, or on the day this token is supposed to be delivered, and you don't deliver exactly this amount, the money you have in your account will be forfeited to the person. Okay, let's just type in 17,241 right there, so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can see right here, this would give you 9.9 USDT. Okay, this is actually the value of this. Before you be able to say you must have this in your account, this is just how Bybit works. Just in case if you don't deliver this to the buyer, you get to forfeit your money as a compensation to the buyer. Okay, so look at the notice right here. They said if you do not deliver the tokens in full and on time, you will lose your entire pledge collateral. Okay, so tokens purchased in other pre-market trades cannot be used for delivery. Okay, so this is what you're meant to pay attention to. Now, if you want to sell $9 worth of paws, you must also forfeit $9. Okay, let me just type in that amount again, 17,241, and you can see right here that the order value is $9. Right, this is what you're going to be selling, and the money you must have in your Bybit account must be up to $9 too. Just in case you don't deliver this to the person, you would forfeit this. Okay, so this is basically how it works. So the total payment is 10.1 USDT, I believe, including the gas fee. So this is basically how it works. So once you're ready to sell, you just come over to this and tick this check mark right here and click on sell pause. Okay, but you must have made sure you have pause. Okay, let's say you don't like the order you see here. You can come over here and click on create order. Once you click on create order right now, you can fix in the price you want to buy. Okay, because we're in the buy tab, you're fixing the price you want to buy and the quantity, and if anyone agrees to sell at this rate, you will get the token, or if you don't, you get the collateral. You get double of your money. If you don't also like what they're selling on the market, you can switch to the sell tab right here by clicking on this sell and fixing the price you are satisfied with. You can come over here and type in 3 zeros and 8 and fix in the quantity right here. Let's see, fix in 15,000 paws. Okay, so what you actually be selling is 15,000 paws at the rate of $12, and you'd have to forfeit $12. Just in case you don't deliver this, you forfeit the $12. But it will be hard finding someone who will be buying at this rate, because on the sell page there's literally no one selling at this rate, so it's going to be hard. And that thing you need to know, one important thing you need to know, is that if you sell at this price right now, which these guys are selling, and paws happens to list at 3 zeros and 8, or 3 zeros and 9, or 2 zeros and 1, then you know that you have lost out on huge gains. Okay, so this is kind of risky. If you also come over to the buy section right here and you happen to buy at 3 zeros and 4 8, and pause happens to list at 3 zeros and 3, you know that you have also lost out. Okay, so this is basically how this works. This is risky. This is a risky something. Before you do this, make sure you have done your fundamental analysis, make sure you have done your research, pay attention to the market cap of this token, do your research properly, and then you go ahead and make the investment if it's something that you are comfortable with. Please make sure you do your due diligence. The market is not something you should rush into because someone advised you to go into it. Doing your research is really important. Reason is most airdrops launch below the pre-market price. Now the lowest you can actually get here is this, which is 3 zeros and 504 with a minimum quantity of 50,000 paws, right? Just so you know, a little bit of correction, this right here is 250,000 paws and not 285,000 paws. Okay, so it's somewhere you can come to and purchase some of these tokens, but it's not something you purchase easily because it costs a lot of money and it's quite a risky investment. So make sure you've done your due diligence before you invest in this. Okay, so to buy your token on Bybit pre-market is really simple, and I'm going to show you that right now. So how do you really purchase a token on the Bybit pre-market? It's simple. Just click on this right now, and just like I told you before, there are a couple of tokens you can purchase here. All right, there are different fixed rates right here, but we're going to go with what we can afford to lose, because just like I said before, this is risky. So whatever you're investing in this, make sure it's something you'll be able to afford to lose. So I'm just going to click this right now, click buy, and just so you know, I just increased my funding to 29 USDT, so this will be able to get the pre-market. So the minimum quantity right here, please pay attention to the minimum quantity. If you click this right now and type in 50k, right, you see that you can actually get that for 25 USDT, which we did the calculation before. So the next thing you're meant to do is to read the agreement. Very important. You can read that, then go ahead and click this checkbox right here. The agreement is not hard. Now you can see the buy pause green button has just appeared, but if your balance displays insufficient balance, this green button would not appear. Okay, so you have to increase your funding. Okay, so we're going to click on buy pause right now, this green button, and this is saying order matching in progress, please try again later. We're going to click it again. So the transaction did not work, and that is because I have to purchase this paws for the exact amount of value I see right here. Okay, so this was when it was trading at 3 zeros and 5. So whatever you're going to be buying right here, it has to be at 0.69. This is what I just discovered, and to get to that very price is simple. Just come over to this show more button and click on it, and then you scroll down and you would see 3 zeros and 69. So whichever of this one you picked right here, you'll be able to purchase it. I'm just going to pick this, and you can see the minimum quantity you can purchase right here is 40,000, and that is what I bought. It's currently showing insufficient balance because I just bought this right now. The order was fired, and to successfully buy this, to see your order, you just have to go back right now and click on my trades. And once you click on my trades, you get to see it right here. Okay, and you can see this goes for $27. Okay, and you get 40,000 in token quantity. Okay, so this is basically how to buy on the Bybit pre-market. Really simple. Another thing you need to take note of again is from the home section. If you come over to asset right here and click on it, you're going to see invested products. All right, this invested products is the pre-market trading, and you can see I spent about $28.51 to purchase this. That includes the gas fee, right? So if you click on this right now, this is going to lead us to the pre-market, and you can see participated, meaning I participated in this. And once I click on it right now and click on my trades right here, right, you get to see the total value. Now some of you might be asking, where do you get to see this if paws launch? Okay, if this token launch or listing happens and trading is live, of course you're meant to see it in the asset section of your Bybit account. So once you click assets, you should see your paws token somewhere around here. Okay, so it's really simple. So with this, we've come to the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and share to create awareness. If this is your first time stopping by, then make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for future updates. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.